In this video, we are going to compare probably the most popular street photography cameras on the market today, and that is the Fujifilm X100F and the Ricoh GR version 3. So if you want to know which one is better or which one is better for you, stick around. Hi guys, Samuel here, welcome back to another video. Now before we get into this epic battle, I want to address an issue I had on my previous video, and some of you pointed out that my audio was kinda heavy on the lower ends, and you were right. Now this is where today's sponsor comes into play, and that is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community for creators with more than 25,000 classes in photography, design, filmmaking, business, and much more. And in my specific case, I wanted to find a class that teaches me how to edit audio inside Premiere Pro, because this is what I'm using for my video editing. And I found this class from Phil Ebener, which is called Premiere Pro Masterclass Module 5. And he taught me how to edit my audio inside Premiere with step-by-step instructions.
But that makes it a little bit too loud. We can then compensate by adjusting the output just a bit.
So I hope today's audio sounds extra juicy and crispy. If not, let me know, okay? And I will fix it. A premium membership gives you unlimited access to all classes for a super affordable price of less than $10 a month. Now if you want to try it out yourself, Skillshare gave me a custom link that I put in my description box. If you use that link, you get 2 months of the premium membership for free. But there's a catch, it's only valid for the first 500 of you who click on that link. So don't hesitate and hurry up. Okay, now let's go back to the comparison between the Fujifilm X100F and the Ricoh GR version 3. Now to make this a fair comparison, I use the wide angle conversion lens on my X100F, and this is because the Ricoh GR is a 28mm camera and the X100F has a 35mm lens. So I'm using this wide angle conversion lens to give you the same field of view, so you can judge better the resolution, and it's just, I think, a fair comparison to make. And if you are saying right now, yeah, but the image quality will be worse with the conversion lens, let me tell you, this is not the case. I use this a lot and I actually never found any image quality issues. So I think it's a very fair comparison to make. Now what I'm going to do now is to show you exactly the results I got from the comparisons, and I will shut up for that because I want you to look at it objectively and take your time to see really the differences. And at the very end, I'm going to give you my own opinion and share my thoughts about these two cameras, so we can have a discussion after that. And I'm also going to put up timestamps here on the screen so you know exactly what kind of comparisons I made and which one interests you the most, so you can jump right into it. Okay, so enjoy the comparison and see you on the other side. Ja.
Ich bin ja alt, ich kann nur so machen.
Ja, genau.
Aber ich wollte mal, ich habe sogar mal so gemacht. Halt mal kurz. Also, es ist zu viel hell. Halt mal bitte.
Ja, ich kann nicht.
All right, so you made it to the end. Congratulations. I know it was a bit long. So this was my comparison between the X100F and the GR version 3. And I'm going to talk to you now about my personal experiences using both of them. First of all, I'm very surprised how well these compare, especially in terms of image quality. I expected there would be a much bigger gap between them. In terms of AF speed, especially low light AF speed, I have to give it to the X100F here because it's very reliable in low light and it always catches focus. Now the previous GRs and this GR as well, they all suffer a little bit in low light, and my original GR, it was always focusing like this, you know, like so something like that. And on the GR3 it is improved a bit, and it's more like this, you know. So this is maybe an exaggeration, but in low light it is really a bit slow. When we look at daylight performance, then again we have very similar results. So they are both very fast during the day. I can't really say which one is faster because they are both really fast during the day. And another tip for you if you use the GR3 is to look for edges or spots that have contrast when you focus on low light, because usually then it will be faster. Now if I look at the film simulations, which are very important to me by the way, because I shoot mostly JPEG and only RAW for backup. So JPEG color is very important to me, and I really love the Acros film simulation and Classic Chrome here. But if I had to choose only one film simulation, it has to be positive film. And not on the GR3, but on the GR version 1, because they changed the positive film simulation a little bit on the GR3. It has the same look and feel, but it's a more turned down version. And I really love the punchiness or the colors of the positive film on the GR version 1. It was such a unique look that is so hard to replicate in Lightroom or any other software, and I tried so hard to find any presets that someone made, but there aren't any that can replicate the look of positive film. And another film simulation I really enjoy on the GR3 is the monotone black and white, because it has all the gray tones and it's not too flat but also not too contrasty. And I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but I feel like it looks a bit like Kodak Tri-X. If you increase the contrast, then it kind of starts to look like Tri-X, but I don't know, maybe it's just me. Now I know that you probably want to know which one of these cameras I prefer or which one I'm going to use as my main camera. And the simple answer to that is both, because I love them both, and for me these are the best tools for me to do street photography. And now that I know that the image quality is almost identical, it becomes a question of speed and size. Let's say for example I want to cover an event and I absolutely need the 8 frames per second burst mode, then yeah, the X100F will be better of course. But for my daily street shooting I will probably go for the GR version 3, just for the simple fact that I don't need to bring a bag and this fits in any pocket, so it just makes sense to have this as my daily shooter. I think I will use this without the conversion lens and use it with the digital 50mm crop, so that I have a 28mm camera and a 50mm camera. And I think with these two focal lengths I can work much better than having a 28 and a 35. And also my general recommendation is to always try a camera first before deciding which one is better for you. Because you know, most digital cameras nowadays are so good, you can't really go wrong with any camera. So it depends more on the shooting style and which one you also enjoy more, because you know, shooting should be enjoyable. I mean, shooting pictures, don't shoot your neighbors. If you're still unsure which one is better for you, watch my comparison again or watch any of my old videos. I will link up some of the videos I made for the X100F and the GR3. Yeah, so that's it for today. I hope you found this comparison useful. Let me know in the comment section if you have any questions or share your experiences. If you have different results, let me know as well. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.